Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on getting the God's attention. This is a good one, family. This is a good one. Because a lot of people don't know how to get the attention of the gods. They get deities. They say mantras. They pray. But their prayers go unanswered. And then they feel as if connecting with the spiritual realm isn't real. Well, I'm here to tell you, family, once you learn ways to get the God's attention, you'll get your confirmation, and you'll know. You'll create your own know system that no one can take away from you. Before I go into what I want to talk about getting the God's attention, I want to reassure you one thing. I get a lot of people asking me questions about how is it, what's the proof that I connect with the gods and deities. There is no proof. There's nothing I can tell you. There's nothing I can show you. There's nothing I can physically give to you to make you develop a know system that what I'm saying is true. There's nothing. So when you're on your spiritual path and people are asking you questions about how do you know it's real, just smile at them. Just smile at them. Because people are only going to understand things on their level of understanding. The ego is going to fight for its level of understanding. So if you're talking with someone that doesn't know anything about altars, that doesn't know any deities, doesn't know about any real spiritual work, nothing you tell them will compel them to do the practices and believe. And believe. So don't worry about trying to explain what you do. Just do what you do. That's what I do. And I'm winning. People around you will see the change in you. They'll feel the light that you have within you. They'll see you have much vigor. They'll notice that you no longer have bad luck and you're always winning. That's how you know. That's how you know. Okay, family? So don't worry about trying to explain what you're doing, trying to coerce, gather, be a fisher of men. Don't worry about that. Let your actions be the beacon of light that will bring people into you. Unlike other religions, when you're doing spiritual work, you don't have to do any marketing. The universe is your market. The universe markets you for you. The universe will see your light and direct it towards people that need the light. You're listening to this video right now because some serendipitous way the universe led you to my page. That's the light you're looking for, family. So again, don't worry about trying to convince people of what you're doing. Just do it and develop your own know system, okay, family? Back to what I was talking about, getting attention of the gods. The gods watch you. They watch you for lifetimes. They know your potential. And more than likely, each lifetime that you live is eerily similar to the other life. So what you're doing in this life is eerily similar to what you were doing in the past life and possibly what you'll be doing in the next life. So the gods know what you're doing. They know you down to your primordial level. And they know your potential. They monitor what you do, what you say, how you treat people, how you engage your altar, how often you do your spiritual practices, how much you meditate, how often you say your mantras, and most importantly, they monitor your thoughts. They monitor your thoughts. You can sit there and go on a talk fast for 30 days and not say anything, but your thoughts will say it all. And that's what they monitor. So what I do every day to get the attentions of the gods, and I'll be honest with you, I changed up my regimen. I asked my spiritual master, I said, Master, what do you do? I asked Dr. Mitchell Gibson. I called into his radio show. It's on every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Mitch and Kathy. And I called into my spiritual master and I asked him, Master, what's your best way of connecting with the gods? And he told me. And I've been doing it and I've been winning exponentially, family. That's why it's so important to have a spiritual master in your life. So you can ask these daunting questions you have and they'll answer them in a masterful way. And they'll give you practices they've been doing for 10, 20, 30 years that work for them. And instead of you taking 30 years to learn them, they tell you once and you implement them and you instantly start winning. And that's what I'm here for. I'm a beacon, I'm a liaison to winning for you. But what he told me that he did was every morning he wakes up, I have my Ganesha medallion on now. He wakes up and he grabs his miracle prayer medallion. And I have one of those too. It's the one with the N in the middle. And he looks at that medallion and he says the miracle prayer, the Anabacoa, 21 times every morning. Every morning he says the miracle prayer 21 times. The first thing he does. I've been doing it ever since he told me about it. Me and my wife both do it every morning. We do the miracle prayer. We face the east after we're done with our prayer. And we do a little solar meditation for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, if we feel compelled to, we'll try to get in another 30 minutes. We gradually increase our meditation up to an hour. And that's what I want you guys to do every day. When you wake up, if you don't have a medallion, that's fine. Just say the miracle prayer 21 times every morning. That's one of the best ways to get the God's attention. It shows your due diligence, and it shows that you're serious about your spiritual growth. And it also adds your light to the divine reservoir of miracles that the miracle prayer embodies. See, the miracle prayer has been chanted in its ancient Aramaic tone for thousands of years. So it's like a spiritual escrow account of winning and miracles. And when you add to it, when you need a miracle in your life, you can say that prayer and extract energy from the prayer. That's the key to it. You don't say the prayer when you need things. You say the prayer when you don't want or need anything. You say it daily. So your consciousness will tether to the power of that miracle prayer. They say that the name of God is encoded within the prayer. You know? And that's what, see, our earthly domain was created through sound. And when you say certain tones, it reconstructs our paradigm. Since this is an illusion that we're living in, and it's created by tones, you can say certain divine tones that will manipulate the reality in which you live. A lot of people don't know that. That's why I say divine prayers in their original tone. I don't worry about the English translation. I don't worry about that. English is a new language, and it holds no power. That's one of the reasons why a lot of our prayers go unanswered, because you're praying with the low vibratory guttural language. But you can use that guttural language, that's the English language, apply a miracle prayer on top of it, and on the end of it, and it will give your prayer more juice. It will give it more good juice, you know? So that it'll be like your prayer is encapsulated in a rocket shooting right where you need to be. I'm going to say the miracle prayer for you now, so you'll hear it again. I've done many videos saying the miracle prayer, but I'll say it again. And this is how I start and end my prayer. Everyone knows how to pray. Just say what's on your mind. Increase the joy and love in your tone, and you're good. You don't have to be scripted. Whatever's on your heart, just say that. So I'm going to say the miracle prayer once for you, and I want you to learn it. I want you to memorize this prayer. Once you imprint this prayer on your heart, when you transition, when you die, and this prayer is in your consciousness, you will be ushered over to higher realms of existence. It's just that simple, family. So here it is. Before I say the miracle prayer, I usually do the breath of 7, but I'll just take 3 deep breaths here. And as I'm praying, and as I'm breathing, before I say my prayer, I breathe in and say, God loves me. And I breathe out saying, God heals me in my mind, every breath. It's one of my breathing rituals that I do throughout the day. God heals me, and God loves me. Anabacoa, Gijala Yaminka, Tatir Tizara, Kabelrana Dam Chasak Venu Tahar Nunora, Nagi Boa Doshe Yugedeka, Kababat Shamran, Bacham Tacham Rakamel Tazikateka, Tami Gamlan, Chasim Kadosh, Barav Tufka Nahel Adateka, Yakige Elam Chapanezo Kreka Dushateka, Shivatanu Kabel, Usman Tazagatanu Yodea to Alamot, Raksham Kavol Makuto, Leon Vaye. Winning all day, family, all day. Saying the miracle prayer creates miracles in your life. It turns whatever you're doing into a winning vessel of wins. Okay, family? So on that note, peace and love. Get the connection to the gods. Get their attention by doing what I just implored you to do, and start winning. Tell me about your wins after you learn this prayer. Tell me about how your life changes after you learn this prayer. Tell me about how good you feel after you have learning this prayer. One last tidbit of jewels. I don't take medicine. Whenever I have a headache, I say 21 anabacores and my headache goes away. It goes away. I've been doing this for years and it goes away. I can't explain it. All I know, it works for me. So learn this prayer and see if it works for you. Peace and love, family. Winning!